We will discuss the story you read yesterday, The Nice Mitten. Like most stories, a folktale has a plot with a beginning, a middle, and an end. The first events that happen are the beginning. The next events are the middle. The last events in the folktale are the end. We are introduced to the beginning of this story here, where it says, once upon a time, a boy named Lance went out to pick up sticks. Now, we meet our character, Lance. We also learn on this page that his mom gave him nice red mittens in case his hands get cold. So we meet Lance in the beginning and that he gets mittens from his mom. Let's look at this page. Take the mittens and keep them safe, his mom said. But as Lance left, he ran fast and lost a mitten at the edge of the wide forest. So the first things that happen is Lance gets a pair of mittens and then he loses a mitten in the snow. That is the beginning of the story. Let's see what happens in the middle of the story. Here we see that there are some mice climbing into a mitten and then a rabbit climbing into the mitten. This is what happens in the middle of the story. But there's other things that happen in the middle too. Can you think of something else that happens in the middle of the story? There are other animals that climb in. Can you name some of them? A hedgehog climbs in, and then a bear climbs in. What's the last thing to climb in? It's like a little cricket. So those are all the things that happen in the middle of the story. What happened at the end of the story? Think back. What happened at the end? Did Lance find his mitten? No, he doesn't in this story. At the end, there's no trace of a mitten left. It's all gone. We are now going to talk about the cause and effect. So a cause is what makes something happen in a story. An effect is the event that happens. To find the cause and the effect, we have to ask ourselves what happened and why did it happen? So we are going to focus in on finding the causes for things. So the effect is he lost his mitten in the forest. Well, why did he lose his mitten? Let's look back. But as Lance left, he ran fast. When Lance ran fast, that is when he dropped his mitten. So the cause, what happened is Lance ran fast. Sorry, let me start over. Why did it happen? He lost his mitten and it happened because Lance ran fast. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. What happened is the animals went inside the mitten. Well, why did the animals go inside the mitten? Let's go back and look here. They said, this is a nice place to rest, they said. So the happy mice went in and rested. Well, the reason why they went in is the animals wanted to rest. So what happened? The effect is the animals went inside the mitten. What caused that was because the animals wanted to rest. Okay, let's take a look at the last one. The effect, so what happened is the mitten puffed up and got big. Well, why did that happen? Well, think back. Why did that happen? There were a lot of animals that went inside that mitten. There were just too many, and some that were way too big to fit inside a mitten. So too many animals went in. So what happened is the mitten puffed up and got too big. Why did that happen? Well, because too many animals went in the mitten. So as you're reading, you can think about what causes something to happen.